The next thing that we're making is the steak pieces. Oh, no.
5 second rule. It's good.
Okay, okay. What's up, YouTube? Today is Valentine's Day, so I hope you guys are having an amazing Valentine's Day. Josh and I celebrated a day early. We usually do that. I like to try to skip the crowds if I can. So we went to dinner last night and he got me some roses. He's very sweet. For the actual Valentine's Day, while everyone's out to dinner, we're kind of just spending quality time together. So we went to the gym and we wore red. We worked out and now we're gonna do some meal prepping. Nero, do you have to eat right now? Mom's talking. So I wanted to show you guys how we're gonna be meal prepping our foods. We usually meal prep our foods and we keep them in the refrigerator, but I don't know about you guys, but after a couple of days, those meals don't taste as good. They're not as fresh, they're not as fun to eat. We are gonna start putting them in the freezer. The reason we're gonna do that is because it stays fresher longer. There are companies that you can reach out to that, you know, deliver food right to your door. But it can get a little expensive, especially when you're prepping for a show or you're just trying to get in shape. We went on Amazon and we got these little containers and they are BPA free, freezer safe, microwavable, leak resistant, dishwasher safe, stackable, different kinds of brands you can use. Just look for one that is freezer safe so that you're able to freeze your meals. You can also just keep them in the refrigerator if you want, but if you keep them in the freezer, they're good for like, I would say about a month, maybe even a little bit longer, especially when they're in this container. But I wanted circular ones and I wanted rectangle ones. And it came with these cute little containers that you can put your ketchup in, your mustard, Tabasco sauce, sriracha sauce, whatever kind of little side you want to put on there. Basically, we are going to be cooking a lot of meals in this video, showing you guys how to make them, what temperature, what seasonings we're going to use, and then how we're gonna package the food and put it in the freezer and store it in there. And I'm actually gonna be bringing a couple meals with me tomorrow. I am flying to LA tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and then I'm coming back the same day at 6 p.m. So I'm gonna be in Los Angeles for like a total of 8 hours or something like that. So it's gonna be a crazy day tomorrow. I'm doing a photo shoot, dude, so it's gonna be crazy just flying there, flying back. I've never done that the same day. I've done it to like other little cities and stuff, but I've never flown to LA and back in a day. It's about a 3-hour flight. Should be fun. And I'm gonna be bringing some meals with me because I'll be hungry. All right guys, let me show you how to make these meals. So far we have everything laid out and we are gonna be making some steak meat, we have some salmon, we have 2 things of chicken, we have our vegetables, which is broccoli, asparagus, and bell peppers. I have some of the seasonings laid out that we're gonna be using. Josh is getting the sweet potatoes ready. He is washing and packaging up each sweet potato. You just wash them, wrap them in foil, and stick them in the oven. And we're gonna be making some rice. So we have a lot of food to make. We're gonna get sweet potatoes in the oven and we're cooking them at 500 degrees for about 50 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how soft you like them. All right, we got the sweet potatoes in the oven. Now we're preparing a chicken. What we did is we put 8 chicken breasts in a bowl, used about 8 tablespoons of olive oil. That is 1 tablespoon per chicken breast, which is not bad at all. Add a little something extra to be fancy. Put a lemon slice on each one. And optional is organic rosemary. You can place that on top. By the way, pardon, I have like the worst allergies right now, so I keep sneezing and coughing and like, blah. So that's why I sound a little nasally. Anyway, we have the chicken going in the oven. The sweet potatoes have been in the oven for almost 30 minutes, and then we're gonna throw the chicken in there for the remaining 30 minutes so they get done at the same time. So now the sweet potato is cooking, the chicken is cooking, and now we're gonna make a little bit of salmon. We got this at our grocery store. It's a garlic olive oil spray. You can spray the pan. And I'm gonna spray a little bit of this onto the salmon so that the seasonings will stick to it. And then we're gonna season the salmon. I like a lot of garlic. We're gonna stick this in the pan. Skin down, we're gonna cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it over and cook it another 5 to 6 minutes. So it really just depends on your preference, how you like the salmon, how raw you like it. I like dating a guy that cooks. Love me.
All your shots, I'm always like, my head's cut off because you make it so low for you.
Oh,
Get down the sun.
Me. I don't care about you. You have your own channel now.
Subscribe to Soul Foods.
The next thing that we're making is the steak pieces. We did use olive oil, but very little just because red meat already has a lot of natural fats in it. What we're gonna do to make this fun, this is totally optional, but put them on little skewer sticks. It just makes it more fun to eat. And we're just gonna put steak pieces on here. Just because, oh, no.
5-second rule, it's good.
Okay, okay. Will you be mad if I stabbed you with this? You'll stab me back? But I'm a girl. I added a little bit of rosemary on top just for fun. So Josh and I are gonna be cooking these at 500 degrees. We do like our meat about medium. So we're gonna cook ours for 6 to 7 minutes. There's about 1.5 cups of water in here, and we'll be putting in 2 bags of these broccoli flores. You don't have to put your vegetables in there. I have showed you guys that I eat a lot of the steamer bags of broccoli, which I really, really like. But they're not gonna fit in those little containers because they're already frozen. So when it comes to your vegetables, you don't wanna get bored, but at the same time, I mean, you don't wanna take forever when you're meal prepping. We are gonna do steamed broccoli in some of them, and then for another one, we're gonna mix asparagus and slice up bell pepper. You can combine all the vegetables together if you want and just put them in each container, or you can do broccoli in one, asparagus in one, bell peppers in one. Carbs that we're gonna have in these meals are gonna be sweet potato and rice. I am gonna be using white rice. This is basmati. Basmati. Right now I'm lean bulking, so I'm going towards 1 cup of rice per meal. So I'm going to put 2 half scoops. I'm gonna add some broccoli in here. All right, now we're adding the shish kebabs to these. It's nice and purty. I try to get about 5 ounces of chicken or 5 ounces of steak, 5 ounces of salmon in each of my meals. And then some condiments to go with some of this stuff. Sriracha, this is jalapeno ketchup, but there is a reduced sugar ketchup that you can get if you're really strict on your sugars. You can also get jalapeno mustard. Can you tell we like spicy food? I like sriracha, so I am going to add some sriracha in here. A lot of these meals are gonna be frozen, but some of them are gonna stay in the fridge for like the next couple days. So I'm gonna add the sriracha on here because this one's gonna be in the fridge. So we got the asparagus, we have some bell pepper, and we have the 4.5 ounces of salmon going on top. And we are putting 5 ounces of sweet potato as well in each container. We're gonna add a little bit of pink salt and pepper to each of them. All right guys, so we have the 5 ounces of sweet potato, 5 ounces of sweet potato, 5 ounces of chicken, and the vegetables so far. So we are all finished. I have all the meals in here. We made 15 meals. We could have made more because I bought a total of 20 containers, 10 of the rectangle ones and 10 of the circle ones. You can make like 50 meals if you want and place them in the freezer, which is what we did here. This is kind of like our packaged food area, and then put some in your fridge as well. Right now I have 2 in the fridge, and these are the ones that I'm gonna be bringing with me tomorrow to Los Angeles. And this was a lot of fun. I mean, we got to bond, hang out, right babe? with Neuro, and it took us a total about an hour and a half. I mean, it was like a crazy hectic hour and a half, which is not that bad, especially when 2 people are doing it. You can use a food scale to help you measure the food. I have a good eye for it, but you can get a home food scale. I got one on Groupon like a long time ago, and it was like $10, and it works great. And it just kind of helps you like portion control your food. Neuro. But that is gonna be the end of this video, so I hope you guys liked it. I hope these meal prep ideas and recipes helped you guys. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video, which will be traveling to Los Angeles and doing that photo shoot and coming back to Texas in the same day. So it should be crazy. I will hopefully have this up as soon as possible, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.